Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, neither any of these blokes. This is jumphoner from 1AR Clan, kicking us off in today's epic Tier 8 Extravaganza. That's right, not 1, 2, 3 or 4 replays, but 5 Ace Tanker replays in one video. As Jump zooms in and out like a crazy man, is in the VK100.01P, the heavily armoured German Tier 8 Tech Tree heavy tank. Look at me, bullshit. That was bullshit. Don't even aim, Jump. Don't even Even he'll tell you that was a anyway. Good on him. You got to take it. You got to take those shots. I keep saying when you see those opportunities, you got to take those shots. Even though the gun's not fully aimed, just like that last one there into the Skoda T27. Even if you get every now and then you're going to hit, and when they hit, it's definitely worth your while. Anyway, 1-0 to score. They're playing on the Polish map. What's it called? Studzianki. Some people say this map was named after me. I can neither confirm or deny that rumour. The Skoda T27 is just bouncing off Jump's turret, easy as you like, but looks like he's just emptied his clip. That's why he's backed off there, not giving Jump a third or a fourth damaging shot. 1,299 hit points of damage done already. The Skoda T27, tempting fate over there. I think it's a 3-shot auto-loading Czechoslovakian premium medium tank. Nearly got the kill on the whatchamacallit, the little tank that was out there. Was it the Spic? I think it was. Is it SP1C? I'm not sure. Anyway, the score's 1-3, so he's in a little bit of trouble here, but he's be calm, cool and collected. Jump on up from 1AR Clan. Platooned up with his old mate Hyphen. Hyphen's an absolute legend as well. He's in the Lynx 6x6, the French wheeled vehicle over there in the southern part of the map doing Lynx things. Jump's got 1299 damage done. 1,420 damage blocked by armour. 877 assisted damage. He's only got 6 standard rounds left. It's a 128mm gun. 440 alpha damage. That's not too bad for Tier 8. 440 alpha, 220mm of penetration with standard, 260 with APCR, which is premium in this bad boy. And he's also got 10 HG rounds for a whopping 630 alpha damage, if it manages to pen with only 65 penetration on the HE, high explosives. Anyway, he's kicking back here with the Caernarvon Action X. The Caernarvon Action X has said, let's just kick back here, mate. We'll just sit here. They're down by 2 tanks. 1 enemy tank's being killed. Now 2. The Batchat 12T, the baby Batchat, and the Panther at Tier 7. On Jump's team, they've lost the Panther M10, Tier 7, premium, preferential matchmaking, German medium tank. I don't know where that shot went. Looking for a shot on the T28. That's a non-premium, non-turreted American tank destroyer. Keeps it lined up. So ready to go. Looking for the tracks. Hits the sort of the top of the. Is that the superstructure? Is that what I hear people call it? The big bit of the T28. The T28. He'll be thinking, oh, he's going. He's going to give Jump his side. Jump will say thank you. I'll just grab myself. Kill number 1, and that evens the score up 3-3. 1 kill to Jump. 1,346 damage. 1,420 damage blocked by armor. Zooming in and out again like a madman. Flying. Well, not flying. It's a big, super slow heavy tank. They're down by a tank again, 3-4, as the T29 gets blown apart by the Malbrecker on the enemy team. Looking towards the FCM 50 tonner. That's a Tier 8 premium German heavy tank. The one with a preferential match. I think it's got preferential match. I'm sure it's got preferential matchmaking. I think that's why I picked it up. The FCM 50T, and oh, look at that. Heavy by nature only. Doesn't need a premium shot to go through the hull of that Tier 8 French heavy tank. Now it looks like the FCM is looking over there towards the north, and that's going to give Jump the chance to put another one through his hull. Brings his damage up to 2,178 hit points of damage, and now they're winning 7-5. 1 kill to Jump on it, 2,178 hit points of damage, 1,420 damage block, 907 assisted damage, and now it's time to look at the Malbrecker. He's down to his last standard round, and so he's just going to take his time here. Oh, look at that. Look at that, straight into the no, gets his tracks, or damaged his track. Don't think he tracked him, but now he's got premium only. Would you be tempted to go AG into the FCM? I don't think it's that lightly armoured. Anyway, that should go through for another 394 hit points of damage. Blocks a return shot. from the FCM 50-ton. And the score's 8-6. He's not looking too bad. He's got the APCR loaded now because that's all that he's got remaining in this gun. Looking for the top of the FCM. That'll take him down to 201 health. That's a one-shot for Jump in his VK100.01P, as well as a lot of his friends. That FCM will be a one-shot for a lot of his friends indeed. 8-6. He blocks another 440 hit points of damage from the Mauerbrecher. 8-7 now as the Tiger 1 goes down. I think that happened in the south. And the Mauerbrecher, he's just shot the gun. He only had to go up or down a little bit. He would have penetrated that one into the turret of the Mauerbrecher. That's the Tier 8 premium German heavy tank. Looking at the commander's hatch, side of the turret should be fine, I think. He does have APCR rounds loaded, don't forget. Shoots him again, brings his damage up to nearly 3,500, and that brings the score up to 9-7. 9-7 on Stewiejp, the map named after stewiejp. Well, that's what they tell me. Anyway, goes for, as the turret turns around, goes for the less armoured lower plate. No, changes mind again. Shoots him in the top of the head. Kills him for 266 hit points. That brings his damage up to 3,716. 2,500 damage blocked by armour, which shows what the VK100.01P can do, especially when it's top tier. Shoots and kills the Saint Emile. Brings the score up to 11-7. And that, look, that setter is going to be very, very nervous indeed. Waits for the gun to load, aim, and he just misses out on the kill. The Panther gets the kill. Hello, artillery. And Jump will say, no problems, thank you very much. I'll just aim if that's okay. I was tempted to take an early shot. He does for his fourth kill. That brings the score up to 13-7. 13-7 on Stewiejp, the map named after stewiejp. Well, that's what they tell me. Anyway, Jump on up from 1AR clan in the VK100.01P. Now, this is a Tier 8 tech tree tank. And when Tier 8 Clan Wars first came out, or not long after Tier 8 Clan Wars first came out, they rejigged the mouse line, and they introduced this tank, the VK100.01P, on the way to the mouse, and it was a pretty popular tank in Tier 8 Clan Wars, sort of before all the Tier 8 premium tanks, before it turned into Tier 8 Premium Wars back a few years ago. 14-8 the score now, just one tank remaining, and it's a very, very nervous Scorpion. Not a Scorpion G, it's the Tier 8 American Scorpion. Gets blown apart by the GW Panther. A comfortable win in the end. 15-8 after a maybe not so fruitful beginning to that game. They were down by, was it 3 or 4 tanks? I think it was 3, maybe 4, who knows. 3 or 4 tanks they were down by, but with the help of Jump Honor and his platoon mate Hyphen, what a legend, they pulled that one back. That was an ace tanker mastery badge for Jump Honor from 1AR clan with his itchy trigger finger on the mouse wheel. The Bruiser medal for doing some enemy vehicle module or injure crew members. I can never read that properly, but we all know what the Bruiser medal's for. The Spider medal for doing over 1,000 assists. Duelist for killing 2 tanks that did damage to his vehicle. Fighter for the 4 or 5 kills. 5 for effect for doing more damage than hit points of his tank. Shellproof having the total damage blocked by his armour exceed the hit points of his vehicle. He had a ripper, and that's exactly what this VK100 is good for. The shellproof and the steel walls receive the most hits and just block it all day long, especially when you're top tier. High caliber for doing more damage than anyone else. You even picked up 27 bonds for that game. I'm tipping that would have been the 3rd premium mission that you get with a premium account getting those bonds. 3,908 hit points of damage, 4 kills, 1,364 base experience. He fired 17 shots, 15 hit, including those 2 RC shots at the start. Remember when he was shooting in towards that hill in the north. 12 penetrated, so there's a couple that didn't pen. I think it was the T28. Can't blame him for that. And there might be one shot on the back of the track of the FCM, which was just a bit bizarre. He even made credits, over 27,000 credits after tax with a premium account in that 7.5 minute game. Don't forget, that's not a premium tank either, so it doesn't get the extra credit earnings that a premium tank might do. Speaking of tanks that aren't premium tanks, this is another one. This is the T28 Prototype. T28 Prototype, the Tier 8 turreted American tank destroyer. We saw the T28 in that last game with Jump Honor. Well, this is the other version of the Tier 8 American tank destroyer, except this one, the turret turns. The turret turns around pretty slowly. In fact, the whole thing turns pretty slowly. And of course, the T28 Prototype is the one that leads to the T30 and then the T110E4 at Tier 10. And of course, the T28 itself, the one without a turret, leads to the T95 Doom Turtle, as well as the the T110E3. Now, there was a blind shot thrown there towards, he thinks, where that Leo was. The blind shot, I don't think the blind shot hit the Leo. The second shot didn't hit the Leo either. Pulling back, he's on Ghost Town, and this is Psy91. Psy91 from Kebab Clan. I know when Psy91 sends me a replay, it's always going to be interesting, because they're always, they're generally pretty good anyway, I guess. Anyway, here we are. We're on Ghost Town, one of the newer maps to random battles. Anyway, they've been part of competition for a long, long time. This one, I don't know where that went. That looked like it should have hit the T71. I mean, I know I wear glasses, but finally he lands one for 403 hit points. Looking towards the score. A lot of enemy tanks up there, and Psy91's in a pretty good position, even though you might not think that the T28 Prototype is a snipey kind of tank. When tanks are up there just giving you their side, then you might as well take it, right? He's already got 1,278 damage. He's looking there between the TL... how do you say it? The TL1 LPC. That's a pretty fly for a white guy tank. Shoots him again, takes him down to 25 health. And, nearly. He got, was that assisted damage? No, it wasn't. It was his platoon mate that got that. His platoon mate in the TL1 LPC. A pretty fly tank. Psy91 picks up his first kill, gets rid of the Scorpion G, and now he's platooned up with a Pestera from Artie Clan and a Rig from T4G Clan. They're in the TL1 LPC and the Striv S1. They've got their premium tanks out, no problems whatsoever. Psy91 in the T28 Prototype, the turreted American Tier 8 tank destroyer, having an absolute ripper on Ghost Town. He's already up to 2,500 damage. He's got AP loaded, which is standard ammunition on this tank. 120mm gun, 400 damage, 248 penetration. That's with standard rounds. Premium is 297 penetration.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Right, here we are back. Sorry, had to pause the recording very briefly, but for quality assurance purposes, I assure you. Psy91 from Kebab Clan, platooned up with Rigrid in the Striv S1 and the Pestera from Artie Clan in the TL1 LPC, the pretty fly tank. Just farming the damage over here on the western side of Ghost Town, having an absolute ripper. 2-3 is the score, and he's looking for that C71. It looked like that was going to miss. Makes up for the one that looks like it was going to hit, but it didn't hit. Right, that happened not too long ago. Looking towards the centre square of Ghost Town now. He bounces the Tiger 1 and the ISM? I think it was ISM firing premium APCR into him. Tiger 1 firing standard, puts one into the bottom of that ISM, takes him down to 126 hit points. 4-3s a score, 2 kills to Psy91. Psy91 from Kebab Clan, up to over 4,200 damage. 4,201 damage, 1,320 damage blocked by armor. Looking now at the Tiger, which should be an easy damaging shot, brings his damage up to over 4,500 damage. Now he's just waiting for that gun to reload, and it looks like the Tiger 1 gave up before the Black Prince picked up that kill. 7-4 the score now, 3 kills to Psy91 from Kebab Clan. We're in a Tier 8 epic extravaganza. 5 ace tanker replays in one video. Psy91 from Kebab Clan in the T28 Prototype, the turreted American Tier 8 tank destroyer, hunting for, what's he looking for? The Scorpion G. I mean, this is the kind of situation when you're top tier in this thing, because it might be slow, but it's heavy. It's got a bit of armor. You can bounce shots, and you can really just when you see the back of a T28, say thank you very much. Another 415 hit points of damage. The T28 getting caught napping there, shoots him again, tracks him, and the 110 confirms that kill. The score now 8-5, looking at the back of the Tiger for another kill. There it is. That's 4 kills to Psy91 from Kebab. His platoon mates are still alive. They're having absolute rippers. The Pestra on 2 kills, and Ridrigi, if that's how you say it, in the Striv S1 finds the Scorpion G. He's gone for the HE too. I like to see this. Looking for a penetrating shot, gets the penetrating shot, also gets his mission. Now he should beat him on the reload to get rid of that last HE round, and that's kill number 6 and the top gun. What's the mission? 6,000 damage. That's right, 6,005 kills. Well, he's got his 6 kills because he's picked himself up a top gun. And he's also got the 6,000 damage, 6,728 hit points of damage. This is the last mission for tank destroyers. For the T55A, if he keeps going like this, he'll get these no problems whatsoever. He's got the 5 kills, he needs to win. He doesn't need to survive to get this mission with honours, but look, he might as well try to survive, because he knows it's going to be an ace. He knows it there. There's a 7th kill, and that brings the score up to 13-6. 2 kills away, well, 1 kill away from a Radley. Finds the IKV. The IKV gets taken out by the King Tiger C. That's the Twitch Prime tank. And just artillery left. I don't know if he's going to be fast enough to get to the artillery. Not known for its speed, the T28 Prototype. Known for its armour, it's known for its gun, but it's not known for its speed. But nearly 7,000 damage, 1,320 damage blocked by armour, and he's had an absolute ripper. Psi 91 from Kebab Clan, not just an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, but that's also the final tank destroyer mission for the T55A, the Tier 9 German medium tank. We're not gonna, do they call them premium tanks yet? I don't think they do. It's still it's a reward tank, and if it keeps going like, maybe he's already got it. I'm not too sure. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for Psi 91 from Kebab Clan. The Bruiser Medal, Duelist, 5 for effect, shell proof. You got some bonds for the high caliber and the top gun, but more importantly, he got the final mission for the T55A with honours, which will give him a an order, as well as unlocking that part of the tank, the T55A, which is a pretty good tank. I'm not very good at it, but plenty of people are. 6,884 hit points of damage, 7 kills, 1,664 base experience. He fired 27 shots, 21 hit, 20 penetrated. It's only 1 failed to pen. That's not too bad. A little bit sniped because he just farmed that damage over on that western side, whereas platoon mate, good working with his platoon mate. In the TL1 LPC, the pretty fly for a white guy tank, the Pesterer, he would have got plenty of assisted damage, nearly 3,000. But Psi 91 had an absolute perler. A little bit of assisted damage, 1320 damage blocked by armor, nearly 7,000 damage done, 7 kills. Cost him some credits, cost him 5,000 credits with a premium account, with a standard account in that 6.5 minute game, but well worth it for that final mission on his way to picking up the T55A. Thank you very much, Psi 91. That was an absolute ripper. Now we're on to Ravvi, the old mate Ravvi. This is from when Ravvi was in 2AR clan. I think he's gone back to what university clan now? Maybe, not too sure. Anyway, hard to keep up. Ravvi and Caustic, both absolute gentlemen. Of course, Ravvi does a lot of work for what university, does his training sessions on a Wednesday and a Sunday, or it might be a Thursday and a Sunday now. Links will be down below if I remember to put them in there. If not, somebody else will, I'm sure. Ravvi is playing with Caustic, and he's playing on Abbey in the 53 TP. This is another standard Tech 3 tank. That's right, not a premium. This is a Tech 3 tank. This is the Polish Tier 8 heavy tank. Now, it looks like it's going pretty quickly. It looks like it's flying for a heavy. It's doing nearly 40 kilometres an hour, flying down the 8-9 line of Abbey, looking for a fight up here around these corners. It's got a pretty handy gun, this thing. It's got a 122mm gun, 420 alpha damage, 218 penetration with standard ammunition, and there it goes, one straight through the turret of the T28 HTC. That's the other reward tag. That's the second. Caustic confirms the kill, but that's the second reward tag for the first lot of personal missions. The T28 HTC, the Tier 7 Premium American non-turreted tank destroyer, and it's a pretty cool tank. I reckon it is anyway. 1 zips a score, Ravvi, in 2AR clan, friend of 1AR clan, and also does a lot of work for what university and the community. Check him out on Twitch, YouTube, all that kind of stuff. Links will be down there, as well as what university clan for a place to learn a bit more about the game. That's what they do the training sessions about. Even elite athletes train. That's what I keep saying about these training sessions. And I wish my roster was a bit more friendly, because I'd happily join in more often than I can. But being a shift worker, it's got good points and it's got bad points. Now, I didn't know about this part of Abbey. I didn't know about this at all. It looks like the T44. He shoots the T44. The Leo kills him. The Leo's back there on this little island. That's an interesting position to go to. Ravvi still hasn't got a kill yet, but he's got 1,269 hit points of damage. Looking there towards that's the Tier 7 version of this tank, and that just gets blown away again, this time by the SU-100M1, sniping back there like an absolute legend. Looking there at the FV 201 for, what's it called? The FV 201 A45. This was another award tank that I picked up years ago. I can't remember. It was maybe some kind of marathon mission. Ravvi picks up his first kill. We're getting notifications for some missions here. He's on mission heavy tank number 15, again for the T55A. I don't think he's going to get 12k combined, but look, you never know. Ravvi from 2AR clan. Now with what university? He's been with a few clans. He's been around a bit. I mean that in a good way. No dummy. Knows what he's doing. Community contributor. Nice bloke. And Yeah, as mentioned, the Leo's excited. That Leo looks like he's got that Christmas. Bang! There goes the Sheriff in the Steyr Waffenträger Tier 7 Premium German Tank Destroyer. 8-3 the score now. Ravvi in the 53 TP on 2 kills. 3,066 damage done. Nearly 1,000 damage blocked. A little bit of assisted damage. Looking at the Panther MT. Shoots him, and that Panther MT, was he in the other game, or was somebody else with Zeds at the beginning and the end? I'm not too sure. 9-4 the score now. The 9-4 the score, looking pretty good. 2 kills to Ravvi in the 53 TP. Now this is another tech tree tank. This is not a premium. This is a you can grind for this one on the Polish line. I highly recommend it. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Now there's a bit of a conversation happening there over there on the 1-2 line. I think my face is covering the chat, so nothing to see there. Nothing to see whatsoever. The Panther M10 looking a little bit nervous. Does he blind fire it? I reckon I would. I'd go maybe up a little bit. Blind fire. Either fails to pen or misses. I'm not too sure. 9-5 the score. 2 kills to Ravvi. 1 to Caustic. Also in 2AR clan. And Caustic's been part of What University as well. And they perform a great service, I think. I think they do a great job. Anyway, links down below. 10-5 the score. 1 tank is capping. That's the Peugeot 46. That's Caustic. He's going to say, all right, I'm going to sit on cap. Hopefully that'll draw the enemy team back and remove the option for them to try to cap this one out. Let's quicken it up a bit, because I know I said that it looked like it was going pretty quick before, but when it's going uphill, it's certainly not too quick. Looking for the EBR Hotchkiss Tier 7 French wheeled light tank. 10-7. They're only up by 3 tanks. That's why Caustic was sitting on the cap. Caustic's changed his mind. He's gone back to the cap. And he's Ravvi asking the Leo to fall back. 10-8. They're coming back for the reset now. They've only got 35 seconds before they can come back and reset the cap. Ravvi takes advantage of it. Shoots the IS. Takes him down to 251 health, which is a one-shot for this tank. The IS shoots the dirt, maybe in frustration. Finds the Tiger. Shoots the Tiger. Takes him down to a one-shot as well. Brings his score up to 4,240. 15 seconds left on the cap. I reckon Caustic might leave the cap circle if it looks like Ravvi's going to have a good time. Or even just let the EBR reset him. Ravvi shoots the IS-3A once, takes him down to 254 health. The IS-3A, though, it is an auto reloader. The first shot gets eaten by the tracks of the Polish tank. The second shot goes into the ground. There's no third shot because Ravvi sends him back to the garage, and that brings the score up to 11-8. EBR looks like he's over there playing with Caustic, giving Caustic something to worry about. Ravvi shoots and kills the Tiger 1, bringing the score up to 12-8. That's 4 kills to Ravvi. 5,278 hit points of damage. Blocks the IS. The IS's gun is up in here. He's given up. The IS gave up. Aussie Assassin. You fool. That's not the Aussie way. With a name like that. They win 15-8 in the end. And look, it looked to me like he just gave up. He said, I can't play this game anymore. Oh, who knows? He was having a good game. He had 3 kills and he didn't manage to carry it. Didn't manage to get the guy on the other team. He was only a tier 7 though, so you can't blame him too much for that one. That was an ace for me old mate Ravvi. Carrying Caustic. He even puts it in the title of the replay. I'm sure that'll be good-natured That'll be good-natured ribbing for sure. Ace Taker Mastery Badge, Bruiser Medal, Duelist, Fighter, Fire for Effect, Shellproof. He got a Bond for the High Caliber. He topped the score charts with 5,297 hit points of damage in the end. 5 kills, 1,542, base experience. You can see why he wasn't too happy, the Aussie Assassin guy, because he was top scorer on his enemy team. Shout out to that guy. Good on him for having a red hot go. It looked like he gave up in the end though, but who knows? Maybe he lost his ammo rack. Maybe he had dead crew all over the place and he was just like, fucking hell, I've had a good game, but I can't catch. You can't carry them all, Aussie Assassin, if you're watching. 16 shots fired from the old mate Ravvi from 2AR clan. 16 shots fired, 15 hit, 14 pen, 1,600 damage blocked by armour, 360 assisted damage. That's pretty good shooting when you consider there was 1 or 2 blind shots in the middle where that M10 was. He made nearly 43,000 credits after tax with a premium account in that 6.5 minute game, carrying Caustic the 53. What Caustic did okay. He didn't do too. He got there. What's that? 5th? That's not too bad. Anyway, shout out to Ravvi, Caustic, and the other What You people. Don't forget to check them out. Twitch, all their links, they'll all be down there. And let's move on to game number 4 in this epic extravaganza. This is Puggsley. Now, this is a premium tank. This is Puggsley. Now, he sent me this one. Pugsley's been on a mission to get the 279E. I'm not sure if this is going to be part of this one. Be the top player by damage caused. It's a little bit different, the 279E missions, and but from what he tells me, he's getting closer and closer to the Object 279, and good on him. Anyone who's got the patience to do it. This is the CDC, the AMX CDC, the Tier 8 Premium French medium tank. Now, a lot of people regard this as maybe the worst Tier 8 Premium tank. Would that be a fair call? The worst one around. Now it tells me he's got it does have a good gun. If it hits, it did hit. Good, 254 hit points of damage. It's got a good gun, 90mm gun, 240 average damage, 212 penetration, 259 penetration with APCR, which is premium in this tank. Now he told me he's got a new crew in this. I mean, we just saw 6 cents go off, so we know he's got 6 cents in it. But he said the crew, he retrained the crew for credits, and it wasn't quite 100% trained. But of course, the perks and all that kind of stuff still carry over, as we can see now. 6 cents is working. Farming the side of these heavy tanks. They're being quite kind, it must be said. 2 zips a score. Shoots and kills the 53 TP. We just saw the 53 TP in Abbey. That's probably not the best way to use the 53 TP. And what's happening here, you can see on the minimap. Puggsley's team have got plenty in the middle, providing plenty of vision in the middle, including all these tanks. Like there's one tank that's capping. I think it's the AMX M449. Looking at the minimap, looking at where the only dots on Puggsley's side of the minimap, where a tank was last spotted, is the AMX M449, the Tier 8 Premium French heavy tank. But he's no longer lit, so I guess that's who's sitting on the cap. But in encounter mode, and this is encounter mode on Procarovka, encounter mode, it doesn't really. It takes a long time to cap it, especially when you're by yourself. And that AMX is looking very, very, very unwell indeed. In fact, now he's dead with a score on 4-1. Puggsley's already got 1,623 damage. He's also got 1,664 assisted damage. Assisted damage into the AMX M449, which is like the Liberté tank. Some assisted damage into the STI on top of the hill. He wasn't even looking at the STI, but he did spot him. Or the ST1, depending on what school you went to. And he got some more assisted damage into the 53 TP and the AMX M449. That's what it just said on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. 4-2 is the score. 1 kill to Puggsley from 1AR clan. In the AMX CDC, this is the premium French Tier 8 medium tank. I think it looks pretty cool. I reckon it sounds good. I know that sounds a bit weird, but I reckon it's got the engine's got a good sound to it. But of course, it's made out of paper, and that's what people might most often criticise it about. There's no armour whatsoever. If you bounce something in this thing, then, well, good luck to you. Buy a Tats Lotto ticket if you can manage to bounce something in this tank. He's got a mark of excellence on the barrel, and it looks like he's going for the STI. His first shot goes wide. The STI is looking Pugsley's way. He wants to stay away from that gun. Executes him with a shot to the back of the head, and that's kill number 2. 2 kills to Pugsley from 1AR clan, the AMX CDC. 1816 hit points of damage, 1901 assisted damage, and now it's flying over the Procarovka hill on the eastern flank, looking for whatever might be down here. Maybe there might be an arty down here. What's he going to find? He's still got the AP rounds loaded, the standard ammunition. There are Tier 9s in this tank. We didn't really touch on it. 1, 2, 3. There's 5 Tier 9 tanks on each team, and they're all alive on Pugsley's team. There's only 2 left on the enemy team. It's a T95 Doom Turtle, last spotted on the 1 line, and the Leopard PTA. Now, Leopard PTA was last spotted in the middle. Pugsley going over here, looking for where the artillery might be. It's the FV4207. He shoots him once. Of course, he spots him, pulls back for the reload. Something's hitting that T28. Shoots the FV4207 again. Looks over towards the T28. T28 not aiming Pugsley's way. Shoots him for another kill. That's 4 kills. 2,394 damage. 3,259 assisted damage. 9-5's the score. All of a sudden, this mission is not looking too bad. He's got to be top. He's got a top score. Let's see how he goes. I know that guy. Oh, there's a hair in my coffee. We'll edit that bit out later. There's Colonel Wilhelm Klink from 2AR in the Leopard PTA. There's also... Oh, look at that. This is going to be easy money for the Indian Panzer. He does get spotted, though. Pulls back. Still full health, Bugsy. So if he needs to trade, he can. But why would you if you don't need to? Pulls back, so hopefully he's no longer spotted. 11-5 the score. Picks up some more assisted damage. 11 PTA, Colonel Wilhelm Klink from 2AR clan. Shoots him. Takes him down to 897 hit points. 2,636 damage done. 3,787 assists. This is what's going to give him the ace, that assisted damage. 3,787 assisted damage. And now he's saying, rightio, let's go get the Leopard PTA. Doesn't stop to aim. That's a good way to do it. Fires. Doesn't get any assisted damage, which is interesting. Nobody else was spotting that tank earlier. 13-5 the score, just 2 tanks remain. That's the T44 and the UDES. They were last spotted on the 1 line, and I'm guessing that's exactly where they're still going to be. Puggsley from 1AR on 4 kills, 2,636 damage, 3,787 assists. Flying towards the UDES. Auto aim shoots him for 48 hit points for the kill, but he also picked up another 400 odd. 400 or 500 assisted damage. Well, nicely done, he says in the platoon chat with his old mate Wildebeest in the Defender. 5 kills, only one shot short of a top gun. But he'll take that all day long, no problems. Not only an ace tanker, but also a second mark of excellence. That's 2 marks of excellence on the CDC. Only 98% base crew. He said that in the top. 98% crew. He retrained the crew from credits from another tank. I think it might have been a tank destroyer. That's why he had to retrain it. A French TD. That's why he retrained it. But 2 marks of excellence. High five. Ace tanker. Spotter medal for all that assisted damage. Fighter and fire for effect. 2,684 damage, 5 kills, 1426 base experience. Comfortably got top score for that mission. So you need to get top score in a certain amount of games for the Object 279E, the final tank reward for the second lot of missions. He fired 18 shots, 13 hit, they all penned. 4,262 assisted damage in the end, and that is going to contribute to that whopping credit score, 178,788 credits. That's after tax with a premium account in that 6.5 minute game. Puggsley from 1AR, you legend. Hopefully we'll meet up one day and have a beer. That was an absolute ripper. Who says you can't make credits whilst grinding through all of these missions? Let's move on to our 5th and final ace tanker replay. It's another premium. This one's going to be fast and furious, and that's another one of my old mates at 1AR Clan. This is Goldie 12 in the Caernarvon Action X. Not the Centurion Action X, the Caernarvon Action X, and have a look at that tank. This is a pretty good looking heavy tank. It's a tank I haven't really played much of late. Maybe I'll start revisiting these premium tanks next time on stream and grind some more credits and do whatever we do. Anyway, the Caernarvon Action X is top tier. Well, it's a full tier 8 game. He's found a defender. He's done some spotting. Have a look at this. Have a look at where he's gone on this, and he's just soaking up the spots. He's spotted 1, 2, 3. I reckon not far off half the enemy team is spotted, and he's just sort of on the edge of this ridge line, so he's a little bit hull down. He's putting his shots out. Now he's firing standard, and he's penetrating this defender all day long. 674 damage done already. Finally, artillery shows an interest and takes him for 354 hit points. Now, it's an all-tier 8 game. I did mention that. It's an all-tier 8 game. I think the interesting angle that he was shooting those tanks at helped with his penetrating shots. He's already got 1,136 hit points of damage, 415 assists. He's spotted how many tanks down here as he spotted? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I reckon more than half the enemy team. 7, 8, maybe even 9 tanks. We'll see at the end of this battle. Goldie 12 from 1AR Clan. This is a fast and furious battle. That one didn't go through, but he picked up 375 assisted damage on the Centurion. The second artillery, the GW Tiger, shoots him and doesn't take him for any damage, I don't think. But he did stun him. So who cares? You can still shoot when you're stunned, and that's what Goldie's doing. His repair kit and his first aid kit are both on the cooldown. 3 zips to score. Goldie up to 1,587 damage already. 790 assisted damage. Firing AP rounds, which is standard ammunition. This 83.4mm gun. 230 alpha damage. 226 penetration. That's with standard. 258 with APCR. I'm not sure if he's going to fire any APCR in this one. There is an HE option with a little bit more damage for a lot less spend. Probably not really an option unless you're trying for resets or trying to shoot arty or lights. 4 zip to score now. That defender's thinking, hang on, this tank's supposed to be OP. This Goldie bloke in the Caernarvon Action X is penetrating all his shots on me. That's what he's like. I thought the defender was the most overpowered tank in the world. Who knows? 5-1 the score now, looking there towards the VK100.01P. Maybe the VK's better than the defender. Jumpy made it look pretty good in the first replay. Goldie shoots and pens the defender. Did he just spot that artillery? I don't know. He's going to shoot him. Shoots him for 252 hit points. Brings his damage up to 2,860. Artie goes down. So does the VK. His, what's the word I'm looking for? His assisted damage continues to go up. And what's going on here? Super Pershing. What's this guy doing? He shoots him. He shoots him once. Super Pershing with a mark of excellence on the gun. Is he giving up? Is he giving up? He's just sitting there. Or is he shooting at somebody else? I'm not too sure. Shoots and tracks the Super Pershing. This is going to maximise his score. He wants to keep that one track. So if anybody else shoots him, he gets the assisted damage for him. The Super Pershing just cracked the shits and walked away. Who knows? Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know. He may not have cracked the shits and walked away. Maybe he had a disconnection error. Maybe he just said, die noobs at the start of the game and walked away. Maybe he tried to drown and it didn't work. I don't know. The T26 C4, well played. Nearly 4,000 damage done to Goldie. Goldie 12 from 1AR clan in the Caernarvon Action X. Nearly 4,000 damage done. Looking for another kill, this time on the Scorpion G. He gets it, shoots him and kills him. 3 kills, nearly 4,000 damage done. Only 2 tanks remain. The M48 RPZ, that's the Rumpanzer up there in the north. And it looks like he's about to get surrounded. And in the south, there is the GW Tiger P, which is exactly the tank that Goldie is looking for. This is going to be a fast and furious one. I think this one goes for not much. Are we going to get to the 5-minute mark? Who knows? 10.5 minutes left on the clock. The Chrysler K is flying towards where he thinks the artillery is. So is the AMX M449 Liberté, the French premium Tier 8 heavy tank. We'll quicken it up because he can't seem to find this, Artie. Where's the GW Tiger P? Is he over there on the left? No, he's not. Yes, he is. Look, come on, give us another kill. He shoots and misses. And will he reload in time? It does have a quick reload, but not quite fast enough. 15-2, nearly 4k damage. Goldie, what a legend, flew through the enemy team and not just a win, not just an ace, but another mark of excellence. High 5 to Goldie 12 from 1AR. A mark of excellence on the Caernarvon Action X. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Spotter Medal, Bruiser, 5 for effect. Got some bonds for the high caliber. The Scout Medal. Look at all these tanks that he spotted. 1, 2, 3, 11. He spotted 11 out of the 5th. I thought it was maybe 9 or 10. Not 11. He spotted 11 tanks out of the enemy 15, including the artillery in a heavy tank. Wow, maybe he's got a really good crew. 3,982 hit points of damage, 3 kills, 1556 base experience. He fired 25 shots, 21 hit, 19 penned, and plenty of credits too. 116,000 credits. That's not bad for a 5-minute game. That's after tax with a premium account. Once again, thanks everybody for the replays. It's been an epic extravaganza. Goldie killing it in the Caernarvon Action X. That was absolutely fantastic. How did our friend go? How did our friend in the Super Pershing go? Not too good. Not too good. He blocked 1 shot by the looks of it. I hope he didn't give up. I really hope he didn't give up because that would just be terrible. Goldie 12 from 1AR, Caernarvon Action X. Thank you very much. Puggsley, what a legend. On his way to the Object 279E early in the AMX CDC with a shit crew, but he can still 2-mark that bad boy. Ravvi, formerly from 2AR, formerly from a few clans. Now he's back at What You, I think. And don't forget to check out What You. Ravvi carrying his old mate Caustic in the 53 TP Tier 8 non-premium tech tree tank from Poland. Psi-91, the Kebab in the T28 Prototype. And my old mate Jump in the VK100 with the itchy trigger finger. Once again, thanks everyone for the replays. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time.